What's up? This is Bishop.
And Dan.
I'm Eddie.
And Brandon.
And you're listening to
Rhino Radio.
Oh shit, we're Crobot.
God damn it!
We ruined it.
So I have the honor, and I'm a bit scared. I'm sitting with Crobot. It's gonna get chaotic.
Why are you scared?
I've seen some videos, I've seen some interviews. I've seen two guys walking out of the previous interview. Their knees were shaking still.
Limping? Were they limping? They were limping a little bit?
No, but
Their
one of them
butts?
was clenching in their butts.
That's it.
So Crobot, if you don't know who you're dealing with, let's go down to business first. Okay, so we have Mother Brain. Okay, so it's August 23rd.
Yep.
Okay, we got that out of the way.
Yep.
We can go down to pleasure. So, how are you guys with rumors?
How are we?
Yeah, do you like rumors?
Sure, yeah, I love it.
Okay. So there's one rumor about you guys. It's very vicious, very dirty. Okay. So with the previous albums, you guys had loads of videos. You're running for minister of a city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
There was something with rescuing the mammoths. Okay.
saving
There was
mammoths,
some
yep.
gym stuff as well. And this time there's almost nothing on the crazy video side. So the internet is gushing and saying that you guys are growing up. Is that true?
Yeah, that is true. I mean, it's inevitable. I mean, Brandon's a father now.
Wow.
I'm married. Dan is Dan and handsome over here. Eddie is Eddie.
It's chubby.
He's just chubby.
It's chubby.
He said it, not me.
Okay, so we got a scoop right here. You guys are evolving, turning into full-grown adults.
Yeah.
Okay? And there's another rumor along the same kind of thought. Okay, as we said, you were running for the minister of Fat City, and with the sync of the Tory party in the UK deciding who's going to be the next prime minister. Are you guys getting into UK politics? Is that true as well?
No.
Okay, I'm glad we've ended that, so thank you very much. We're nipping that in the bud. Although, as we start a political discussion before we went on record, you guys might be better than some other politicians that we have on both countries. So maybe for the next record, or if there's not going to be a record, there's going to be a Crobot party. I'll support that.
The Cadbury campaign.
Again, I'll support that. That's from Birmingham, so you're definitely going to get our votes. Okay, the band has a motto, okay? Meat, strings, and emotions. Okay? I'll try and touch on each of them. We'll start with the meat, okay? What's better, ChickfilA or Nando's? The local equivalent, maybe?
I haven't had it yet.
I mean, ChickfilA, because that's like, we grew up on that. But Nando's is awesome as well. We haven't been there this trip, so these guys haven't had it. But we crave it. Yeah, it's good stuff.
So, which one is better?
Chick-fil-A.
Okay. And
That's my opinion. That's solely my opinion, though.
okay, so at the end of the tour, you guys have to have an opinion. You scared?
I will say that most of the new album was fueled solely on Chick-fil-A. So, I mean, I think I have to default and say Chick-fil-A. And it's also introduced me to grilled chicken for breakfast.
Okay, so again, something to wait for the next album. Obviously, we need to go through the first album. Okay, so we need to go and see what Chick-fil-A inspired, and then see what Nando's affected as well. We're gonna go to emotions. Okay, Sexy Men on the Rise. You're leading that, and I want to hear about your best, strongest, flirty move. Who wants to go first? How do you seduce anything around you?
I just do
Exist. It just exists.
I mean, yeah.
Silence is golden.
Mine's like I'll just like drop something, and then I'll be, oh man, well, can you get that for me? And I'm like, ah! And I get him in the butt.
Subtlety. Okay. And consent as well.
Guys that were walking out, that's what I did.
Eddie, your best move?
I just look at Bishop and I give him one of these.
And Brandon?
That's what my wife does. That's what my wife does.
See ya.
Okay, I'm seduced, okay? I feel the tension here. Okay, let's nip that one as well. Let's go to strings. Worst job that you've held or quit?
Oh man, salesperson, phone sales. I couldn't stand it, so I'm not a cubicle person. Hence the rock and roll.
I sold vacations in college, so I was a telemarketer. That was a bad one, yeah.
I used to work in a freezer.
I used to work in a freezer too.
Yeah, I used to work in a distribution center in a freezer, and it was the worst thing in the world, so I moved to Arizona, which was also the worst thing in the world.
I'd also have to say a warehouse distribution center job. I was not in a freezer. I was more of like in the devil's anus. So it stank and was hot.
Most glorious quitting time?
I quit a job.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything glorious, really. I always put in my 2-week notice and was respectful. I don't know.
Same here. Yeah, I did have a boss call me an asshole for leaving once. That was about as bad as it got, but that was because I was doing okay, and I was like, I just don't like this job. So
Where's the rock and roll? I was expecting some flaming poop.
I mean, I quit a job to go on tour once with like 4 days notice. So I mean, I don't really think it's rock and roll, but probably the shittiest thing I've done to a company.
So far, you're leading this game.
Oh yeah, y'all are shit.
Same here. I guess we're not really growing up. We've always kind of been responsible.
My favorite though is my friend Beth quit a job one time by taking a balloon and writing "I quit" on it and leaving it on her boss's desk, and then she like just walked out and never said anything to them again. And I think that's a great way to quit a job. At least you get a balloon out of it.
And that will lead us to another emotional side. What's your recent emotional TV show or cinema film that just keeps you crying every single time?
I don't cry. Grown men don't cry, man.
We'll talk later, okay?
Naked and Afraid XL, just because I sit there and I go, why would you do this to yourself? All of them are malnourished. They're starving. Most of them like go to the hospital. It's don't do that.
I was expecting some Lion King, Moana, something like that. Is that your true answer, Moana?
What? Which one?
That made you cry, Moana, Frozen? I sense something there.
I don't know. See, I don't even know what that is.
Okay, we're gonna talk again. We're gonna
Maybe
talk
it
later.
would, I don't know.
There was I went to go see Toy Story, and this theater put out this teaser of why we love Pixar movies, and it went through all the laughs, all the lines, and then it went the moments that make you cry, and it was like the beginning to Up, the part in Toy Story where they're all like accepting death. It was the beginning of Finding Nemo, and everyone in the theater was just like, why are you doing this to us? It was awful. And then they started the movie, and I was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. So yeah, I guess the Pixar movies, I can't get through the beginning of Up without being like, I'm a man. No, it's something in my eye. I don't know.
Well, I think about 3 years ago, one of the cinemas around Chicago, instead of playing Inside Out, so the cinema was full with families and kids. Instead of playing Inside Out, they started playing Insidious. Oh. That was bad. A lot of complaints that weekend.
I love it. That's a good one.
So your moment in cinema?
I think the last time I cried during a movie was the Rugrats movie when I was very young. But like lately, my girlfriend and I have been watching Dexter a lot, and like it's not that I get emotional, because there's nothing to really get emotional about, but it's just like it's been drawing me in like crazy and making me feel some things, and I don't know if I like it or not.
The end of Game of Thrones, and it made me cry for not reasons because I'm very sad, more so just just unsatisfied, and it's the end. I still don't want to believe it. I still don't want to believe it.
But guys, thank you very much for sharing your emotional side. Okay, we even went through an interview without asking you what are you named after, and you teasing me for that. So thank you very much for that as well. As we said, Mother Brain is coming out August 23rd. Yep. Is there anything else you want to add to fans and listeners out there that they should know before the album's out or before they sit on somebody's lap?
If I ever drop something, don't pick it up.
Any wise words from anyone? That's it. Okay, Crobot, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.